The Duke of Sussex, 36, co-hosted the virtual event with Jill Biden. The royal was expected to appear in person for the 2021 Warrior Games in Orlando, Florida, but the in-person event was cancelled due to COVID safety concerns. The 36-year-old prince appeared alongside the First Lady, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin and Ken Fisher, CEO of Fisher House Foundation. While speaking at the event honoring those taking part in the Warrior Games, Harry said the pandemic has flipped life upside down for so many people. "I am so sorry that we're not all together at the Warrior Games where we should be," the prince said. "The pandemic has certainly changed or flipped life upside down for so many people." Harry founded the Invictus Games in the UK after being inspired by the US Warrior Games. "I will never forget that first visit that I had to the Warrior Games, which inspired me to create the Invictus Games, and the Invictus Games never would have been created had I not been inspired by every single one of you, and your companions, and the families for everything that you give to the service of this country," the royal said at the virtual event. While the Duke and Duchess stepped away from being working members of the royal family, Harry remains a private patron to the Invictus Games, the foundation's CEO has said. A statement from CEO Dominic Reid said, "We are proud to have the Duke of Sussex as our patron. The Invictus Games was founded by him, it has been built on his ideas, and he remains fully committed to both the Games and to the Invictus Games Foundation." A press release from the White House stated the Warrior Games share a deep bond with Harry's Invictus Games. Jill Biden was also expected to appear in the in-person event before it got cancelled. Speaking at the start of the virtual event, First Lady Jill Biden said, "20 years ago our world broke apart and the shockwaves of 9/11 continue today, but as the President and I visited the September 11th memorials this weekend, I was reminded of the humanity that shined through the inhumanity of that day. There was a call to defend the values we hold dear as we waged a global war on terror, and a courageous group of men and women stepped forward to say I will go. And that includes you, Harry. You live by a simple principle: serve together, recover together." Mila Snedden, of Falkirk, underwent intensive chemotherapy for leukemia last year, as she bravely battled the illness. As a result, the youngster was forced to shield during the peak of the coronavirus pandemic. She was photographed kissing her father through a window during the lockdown by her mother, Linda. Mila's dad, Scott, had to go into work and was afraid that he might infect his daughter with the lethal virus, so was forced to live apart from his family. The photo, entitled "Shielding Mila," was one of the 100 images included in the Duchess of Cambridge's book Hold Still, A Portrait of Our Nation in 2020. Kate, 39, later spoke to little Mila on the phone, before meeting her for tea at Holyrood in May this year. Linda revealed to Hello magazine how she was struck by the Duchess' caring and considerate nature. "I can't put into words how remarkable the Duchess of Cambridge has been," she said. "She was so caring and considerate. I got a real sense of her being a mother in the way she spoke to Mila. There were challenges, because of all the COVID restrictions and wearing masks, but she said she wanted to give Mila a big hug." Mila wore a tiny crown and matching pink shoes for her Holyrood meeting with Kate. For her part, the Duchess of Cambridge stayed true to her promise to wear pink, Mila's favorite color. "Which royal is the keenest gardener? The three royals with green thumbs, reveal so proud of you." Kate Middleton Lords Emma Raducanu's record breaker. Spotlight how Kate Middleton made royal history with wedding tiara choice. Insight: Kate wore Amy plus M's silk shirt dress, which featured a dipped midi hemline and pleated detailing, with tan heels and a floral face covering. In an interview with Lorraine Today after the rendezvous, Linda said, "It was an incredible experience and we were really well taken care of, and memories that we TMLL treasure for a lifetime. It was such a surreal experience, where we were seated as their guests was just phenomenal, and it's been very much appreciated." After a difficult time, insiders close to Prince Andrew and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, both 61, say the cohabiting couple could remarry. Speaking to Vanity Fair, an insider revealed the close couple have been living side by side over the pandemic and still love each other a great deal. The source said, Sarah and Andrew have been closer than ever in the past year. They still love and care for each other a great deal, and have been living together during the pandemic, added the source. It has rekindled something and I can see a second wedding happening if it all goes Andrew's way. The Duke of York and Fergie initially tied the knot at Westminster Abbey in 1986. The couple then went on to have two daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, before they separated in 1992. They officially divorced in 1996. Fergie told a Polish paper on Wednesday that no matter what, her wedding day in 1986 was one of the best days of her life. She said, "Divorce is one thing, but my heart is my oath, my obligation." But the Duchess of York has been pushed in recent times to reveal the details of her relationship with her former husband. Speaking to The Telegraph's Camilla Tominey about the prospect of remarriage, Fergie said, "All I can say is that we're happy with the way we are right now. We always say, we are the most contented divorced couple in the world," the 61-year-old added. "We re-divorced to each other, not from each other. We are co-parents who support each other and believe that family is everything. I am proud of the job we have done together in bringing up our children and sustaining a strong family unit. Our bywords are communication, compromise and compassion." Despite 25 years passing since their divorce, the Duke and Duchess of York have lived together for some time. The pair lived together at a 30-room Grade 2 listed property at the Royal Lodge. In 2015, Sarah Ferguson said, "Andrew and I, we re the happiest divorced couple in the world. Extraordinary, really, isn't it? We live in the same house, but then, it's a big house, so that's okay. But I think it's really good that we believe in compromise and communication and compassion. And family?" Princess Charlene, 43, was rushed to hospital in South Africa over the weekend when she collapsed due to a severe infection, an aide said. The princess was said to be in a stable condition after the incident, but the hospital would not confirm the details of her treatment for confidential reasons. The Zimbabwe-born Charlene was admitted to the Netcare Albalito Hospital in Balito, near Durban, under a fake name for a medical emergency. A statement on her condition said, "Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene of Monaco was rushed to hospital by ambulance late on Wednesday night after collapsing due to complications from the severe ear, nose and throat infection she contracted in May. Her medical team is currently evaluating her but have confirmed the princess is stable. The details of the infection and why it has hit her so hard have not been revealed, but Prince Albert of Monaco has finally spoken out about his wife's extended stay in South Africa as rumors swirled of marital woes. Charlene was last seen in Monaco in January, with many speculating the Monégasque royals were splitting up. She told South African radio that she was remaining in her home country for medical reasons, saying in July that she cannot force healing, though this did little to quell the rumors. Now, however, her husband Prince Albert has sought to set the record straight. Speaking to People magazine, he insisted that his wife left Monaco to visit family, not due to a fight. He said, "She didn't leave Monaco in a huff. She didn't leave because she was mad at me or at anybody else. She was going down to South Africa to reassess her foundation TMS work down there and to take a little time off with her brother and some friends." He said the trip was only supposed to be a week-long, 10-day maximum stay, and is not due to Princess Charlene going into exile. He insisted it is absolutely just a medical problem. However, the royal did acknowledge that he should have addressed the rumors about marriage issues sooner, but explained that he had been concentrating on taking care of the kids and had assumed the speculation would pass. He said, "I thought it would just probably go away. You know, if you try to answer everything that comes out, then you constantly responding, you wasting your time." While he insisted the rumors of marital strife weren't true, he did admit they had been difficult on the family. He said, "Of course it affects her, of course it affects me. Misreading events is always detrimental. We TM an easy target, easily hit, because we TM in the public eye a lot." Prince Albert added that his wife was ready to head back to Europe, though no date was mentioned for her return. The comments come as Princess Charlene was forced to miss their children's first day of the new school year. 6-year-old twins Prince Jacques and Princess Gabriella were instead accompanied to their private Catholic school, Section Ois Diocese Nicholas Bar copyright, by their father. The family did, however, manage a trip to visit Charlene in South Africa in August. The royals holidayed at a safari resort in the KwaZulu-Natal region, with Charlene sharing happy snaps on her Instagram. She wrote in a caption, "I am so thrilled to have my family back with me.